Our lesson for today is all about scientists and their inventions. There is no doubt that all the scientific discoveries and inventions till date have revolutionized every aspect of our life. It has strongly influenced the way we think and the way we lead our lives. Due to scientific inventions, we were able to find answers to the questions which we thought we could never answer. Few people have been successful in both endeavors. Given below are lists of discoveries that includes 17 famous scientists and their discoveries. Albert Einstein. Photon, also known as light quantum in a tiny energy packet of electromagnetic radiation, was originated in Albert Einstein's explanation of the photoelectric effect. Einstein was best known for his general and special theory of relativity and the concept of mass-energy equivalence, best known from the written equation. Joseph John Thomson. Joseph John Thomson was credited and honored with the discovery of the electron, which was first subatomic particles to be discovered. Thomson managed to show that cathode rays were composed of previously unknown negatively charged particles known as electrons, which he calculated and inferred might have smaller bodies than atoms and a very large charge-mass ratio. He is also credited for finding the first evidence for the existence of isotopes for stable elements. Ernest Rutherford. Rutherford, a Zealand chemist, is regarded as the father of nuclear physics. He was the first to propose that an atom comprises a small charged nucleus surrounded by empty space and are circled by tiny electrons, which later became known as the Rutherford model. He is credited with the discovery of protons and hypothesized the existence of neutrons. John Dalton. His major contribution was his theory on atoms, which consists of parts as follows. Atoms are made of tiny particles called atoms. Atoms are indivisible and indestructible. Atoms of a given element are identical in size, mass, and other chemical properties. In chemical reaction, atoms separate, combine, and rearrange. James Chadwick, a British physicist, was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1935 for his discovery of neutron. Bombarding elements with neutron can result in the penetration and splitting of nuclei, generating an enormous amount of energy. This way, findings were pivotal to the discovery of nuclear fission and ultimately the development of atomic bomb. Isaac Newton. His most noteworthy discoveries were as follows. Law of motion that set the foundation for modern classical mechanics. The gravitational force that gave us the ability to predict the movement of heavenly bodies. The calculus that gave us a potent mathematical tool aiding the precise analytical treatment of physical world. He is one of the greatest mathematicians and physicists of all time, and his inventions and discoveries widened the reach of human thoughts. Charles Augustin de Coulomb is best known for what now is known as the Coulomb's law, which explains the electrostatic attraction and repulsion. He formulated this law in an effort to study the law of electrostatic repulsion put forward by the English scientist Joseph Priestley. He also extensively worked on the friction of machinery, the elasticity of metal and silk fibers. The SI unit of electric charge, Coulomb, is named after him. George Simon Ohm, a German physicist, discovered the law named after him, known as the Ohm's law, which states that the current flowing a conductor is directly proportional to its voltage and inversely proportional to its resistance. Michael Faraday. Faraday was a man devoted to the discovery through experimentation. He was famous for never giving up on ideas that came from the scientific intuition. When he thought of an idea, he would keep experimenting through multiple failures until he got what was expected. Below are lists of few noteworthy discoveries: discovery of electromagnetic induction, discovery of benzene, Faraday's law of electrolysis, gas liquefaction, and refrigeration. Thomas Edison. Edison made a lot of key inventions and discoveries. Here we have listed a few noteworthy ones. Invented the carbon rheostat, discovered incandescent light, invented the motion picture camera, invented the fluorescent electric lamp, discovered thermoionic emission. Edison has been described as America's great inventor.